Hello Cancerians and welcome to Intuitive Empress Tarot and your love reading for October 2018. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I hope you enjoy my reading, and if you are returning, thank you very much. I'm glad that you are finding them useful. So please remember to like, share and subscribe to my channel. That is how you can thank me for this free gift. And do check out my Facebook page where there are other free readings and mini readings, that sort of thing, my weekly love taroscopes, and that is Intuitive Empress Tarot on Facebook. So let's get into it. Cancer, what's going to happen for Cancerians in love and romance during October? Okay, well, we've got a whole load there. Let's take this one. This one has been coming up a lot, I think it's good. I think October could be a good month for Cancerians. Oh, it's certainly in my weekly love taroscope. It seemed to be a good one. Okay, what's going to happen in love and romance for Cancer? Because I certainly have felt that the past year has been a bit tough for you, or definitely whoever's energy I've been getting into has been having a tough time. What's going to happen for Cancerians in love and romance during October 2018? Okay, wow. This one wanted to come out as well, so I'm just going to say Six of Swords, okay? You're ready to move on to better things. Right, now at the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Swords. Okay, maybe not so much good month. Maybe not a good month. And under that, actually, we have the Lovers. So, yeah, some balance needed, something to do. Obviously, some major, major things going on with love and romance. Okay. Oh, well, perhaps this isn't your month, Cancer, but let's see where we go with it. So your underlying energy is the Three of Swords. This suggests that October could be a bit of a sad time for you. It could be a time of disappointment and broken hearts. All right. So, yeah, if your relationship has been a bit rocky, this might be the time when obviously things come to a head. I'm not seeing any sudden surprises yet, right? So I think this is something, particularly with the central card, the Eight of Cups, I think it's something that you're already aware of. You know the issues are there, and basically you might be ready to walk away in October, all right? Okay, now obviously many people are in very happy relationships. If so, this is not your reading. Here we have the King of Wands, all right? Now, we've got two kings here, one on either side. Right, fire and water, right, quite different. Here we have a man who is kind of ideal husband and father material. He knows what he wants. He knows how to get it. He's quite ambitious. He's powerful. He's a boss. Okay, this is a man who is proud of his family and he takes part in family activities, and he's likely to volunteer with like kids clubs for his kids. You know, this is a very stable individual. However, he can have a bit of a temper. Let's clarify it. Why is the King of Wands here for Cancer? Because this could be your energy, or this could be a potential love interest. Why is the King of Wands here for Cancerians? Ooh, my. Okay. Two cards. Ah, okay. So remember I said the Six of Wands one, it's Six of Swords wanted to come out. Here it is again. And we have the Seven of Wands. So, the King of Wands, right? This could be your energy. This could mean, and with the Six of Swords, it could mean that you are moving into this phase, right? Because the Six of Swords is about moving on to better things. So you could be moving towards this person, right? Moving towards a fire sign, or moving towards someone who's a very good partner, a very good parent, right? It doesn't have to be a man, it can be a woman because it's general reading. Or it could mean that you are moving into this phase, so you are ready to be a really good parent and partner. Now we also have the Seven of Wands, so this is kind of suggesting that you're feeling a little bit defensive and challenged right now, and feeling that you have to stand your ground, fight people off, right? Because obviously you can see they're kind of fighting these wands coming in, defending themselves, standing their ground. So if there is any hassle here, if you are feeling bossed about maybe, right, by a fire sign, or someone who is quite strong-willed and maybe even argumentative, bossy, you're going to kind of feel a bit put upon, right? And you might be ready to walk away from that hassle, quite frankly. Now, the Knight of Wands is your second card. So here we kind of have a step back. So we've gone from the mature energy of the of the king, to the more youthful and potentially immature energy of the knight. Now, this is not a man or woman who is settled in their life. This is not someone who is ready to settle down. This is someone who wants to have fun. This is a player. This is someone who is all about the passion and the enthusiasm and the chase. Okay? Now, if you are moving out of home, if you are ending a relationship where you are a husband and a father, you could be moving into this knight energy from the father energy, okay, from the king energy, right? And you could be just saying, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to have fun and I'm going to basically fuck around and, you know, not get tied down. Where's the Knight of Wands here? There's the Knight of Wands. Oh my. Okay. Now I'm getting the same cards coming up over and over again. I'm just going to take these two and leave the rest, but I'm going to kind of talk about it. So this Knight of Wands, this more playful, okay, light energy is going to bring you some healing and some balance, because maybe you've been lacking in fun, right? With whatever this kind of stress is, this kind of tension, this kind of having to feel defensive, defending your position, you're kind of drained, okay? And you're just like, I can't be dealing with it. So therefore you might move. Okay, there's a potential for a move here. We've got two cards moving on. In fact, we've got 3 cards in a row of moving on. And it's going to bring you healing. It's going to bring you balance, emotional healing, okay? And with the Star card, this is a wish fulfilled. So if you've been unhappy and you knew that you need to make a change, or whatever it is you feel that you need, okay, this card kind of says that you can have it, right? You have an opportunity to have it. Now, I also got the card the 6 of Wands. So this is a card of wanting recognition. We're not even wanting it, of getting it. Okay, this is a card of victory and recognition. This is the person who has won their battle. Now, bearing in mind, oops, throwing cards around. Bearing in mind here, we have the 7 of Swords, where you're having to be very defensive and stand your ground. Here we have the 6 of Wands, which is pretty much saying you've won that battle. Right? And it's not necessarily an easy battle, which is why you're kind of like pretty pleased with yourself. They're walking off the battlefield, right? They're leaving the battlefield. So if you are in a difficult marriage and you are ready to walk away, this could be you. Now, central to this reading is the 8 of Cups. And again, this is a card of moving on from situations that are making you sad. This is not a card of moving on easily. This is a card where there's some anguish about moving on, right? Because, I mean, if you are the King of Wands energy, you are not going to want to leave your family, okay? But if you are in a kind of toxic situation, it might be the case that, you know, you just have to. You just have to. And you kind of know it's going to be for the best, but it's still painful doing it. Right, because there is this disappointment here. There is this heartbreak. Right, you're broken-hearted to have to leave, but if you're not happy, why is the 8 of Cups here for Cancerians? So yes, the 3 of Wands, this is about making plans, right? Making plans to move forward and improve your situation. This is waiting for your ships to come in, okay? So you're waiting for opportunities. You're waiting for things to get better. Let's see what else we get. Why is the 8 of Cups here? But yeah, I'm just getting this whole moving on to something better. Waiting for things to get better energy. Why is the 8 of Cups here for Cancerians? Why is the 8 of Cups here? Is it this one? Okay, now your own card has come out. These ones are trying to come out as well. So moving on, look, we've got 9 of Cups, so we've got another wish card. So we've got a progression from the 8 to the 9. And then the 10 of Cups. Wow, so actually we've got the 8, the 9, the 10 of Cups all here. I'm going to put them down. So actually, right, by moving on from something that makes you unhappy, it gives you an opportunity to have a wish fulfilled, just like the Star card. And that is essentially going to, you've got an opportunity for that to bring you a happy ending. Okay. I mean, I don't see this happening necessarily in October, but it's kind of like, you know, if you take that path, that's kind of one potential outcome. Right, and here, these cards also really wanted to come out. So here we have your own card, Cancer. It's the Chariot. This is the card of victory. Okay, so this is Major Arcana victory. Where was it? We had, oh yeah, the 6 of Wands. We had a minor victory card over here. But this is actually saying you've got this really profound, strong victory here. That despite all the obstacles, despite the anguish, the difficulty, the people trying to hold you back, causing you trouble, you can overcome all of this. You can overcome all of your issues and you can be successful. Okay, you can be victorious. It just requires that you have discipline, okay, that you have to know the self-discipline to make sure you are focused, right? Because here we have the World card. And this is talking about a major new phase in your life, right? We've got 10s. We've got a 10 of Cups here, which is completion of a cycle. This is a major completion of a cycle. Right, this is like entering a new phase in your life where things will change completely for you. And that's something you actually seem to be wishing for. You want change. You're just like, I can't be doing things the way they are. Right? Now, the next card is the 6 of Pentacles. So here we have a card of sharing, a card of charity. Now, to some extent, this is about balance. Now, there might be a sharing of finances required, maybe a conversation about finances. I mean, if a relationship ends, there's going to have to be discussions about, you know, how you contribute to that family, even though you're on your own now. Money might be coming towards you, or you might be having to give money to somebody. Okay, this 4 of Cups wants to come out. Now it's being clarified by the 4 of Cups. So this is showing this dissatisfaction here. You're not happy about the way things are. 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. And we've got another major change card here with the Wheel of the Year. So you're going through this major end of cycle, this potential new beginning, where, you know, luck can kind of start turning in your favor. The wheel turns in your favor. That does depend on your behavior to some extent, that, you know, if you've behaved in a good way, you're more likely to get that good luck coming in. I dropped a card, bear with me. Oh, and here we have the 10 of Pentacles. This is the card that just kind of jumped out and fell on the floor. So again, completion of a cycle. Right, this is attainment of this. This is another happy ending. This is material security. So this kind of sharing, right? This sharing, this with the 6 of Pentacles is very necessary to get to the 10, in my opinion, because it's to share with someone, to share feelings, to share money, share energy. It's about building a life together, to understand that you are co-creating a situation, a family situation. Okay. Now, the last one, the King of Cups. I'd see this as being quite a good thing. This is a man or woman who knows how they feel. Right? They are very clear. They own their feelings. However, this is someone who may find it difficult to express them. They may be the strong, silent type. They may not be willing to discuss those feelings particularly. And obviously, if you have been or you are in a relationship where there are issues, perhaps you haven't found it easy to talk about your unhappiness, right? Assuming you're unhappy. I kind of get that feeling. You know, I just think You know, honest conversations are usually a good thing. Oh gosh, your cards are jumping out all over the place. Hang on. I seriously dropped them on the floor this time. Okay. Good job, I'm reasonably flexible. So, oh gosh. Yeah. So on the one hand, it's saying, you know, don't let past baggage or baggage from past relationships hold you back when it comes to making new offers of love. You have to be courageous, right? Be fearless in offering your love, right? Be fearless in offering your emotions to someone, of laying yourself bare. Okay, so don't hold back your emotions. Be willing to discuss them. But here we have the Queen of Wands. Now, I often think of her as being the mistress, right? So I'm kind of like, are you leaving the mistress behind, or are you gaining a mistress? Obviously we have the King and the Queen of Wands here. We have the Knight of Wands. There's a lot of fire energy here for a water sign. I kind of feel that either you're acting out of character, or there's this kind of, fiery people around you. Right, so we have a Queen of Wands with the King of Cups. So she's all about enthusiasm. She's all about passion. All right, passion here. It's looking like a fiery month, I tell you. And here, your last card clarifying the King of Cups is the Nine of Swords. This is telling me that you are stressed out, that you are worried, that you may be having sleepless nights. But you know what? It's not as bad as you think, right? Things are not as bad as you think. They're not as bad as you think they will be. That you're overthinking, okay, and you're thinking of worst case scenarios and being a little dramatic, right? And the Queen of Wands, yeah, she probably is a bit of a drama queen. You know, she's all fiery and extrovert, you know, and she's like, I know what I want. This is what I want. Give it to me now, demanding, right? So yeah, don't lose your balance, right? Stay in a place of, what do I want to say? Own your emotions, okay? Be aware of how you feel, right? Be honest about how you feel. Be willing to tell people how you feel in an honest way, right? Because you need to act with integrity. There are opportunities here, right? Things aren't necessarily going to be easy, right? I can see some struggle. I can see obviously some upset, some sadness, but you have opportunities. You have two cards that suggest wishes. You have two cards that suggest success and victory. You have two cards that suggest major new phases in your life. You have cards that suggest, in fact, yeah, you've got four cards that talk about completion and new cycles about to start, actually, because you've got two minor arcana and two major arcana ones that say that. And there's a talking about balance. You've got two sixes. There's just, there's a little bit of dissatisfaction. There's the sadness. There's the heartbreak. But there's so much passion here. There is so much passion and enthusiasm and determined energy. It'd be really interesting to see how this goes. So do let me know if it resonates with you. Do let me know if this works out for you. Hopefully I will see you again in November. Take care for now, Cancerians. I will speak to you soon.